Good morning. This is Frank with the Morning Quick Shot, brought to you by Trade Stalkers and Ninja Pro Traders. It is Tuesday, April the 4th. It's about 6:20 Central Standard Time. So let's get started here. Looks like we had last night open at 23.54.25, and overnight highs 23.55.50, and looks like we just kind of slowly creeped our way all the way down to the overnight low 23.47.25. Kind of a weird shelf for it to stop at right here. You can see this bled through and popped up over here. Um, just a little bit over here on this side, as you can see. So this could have just been the momentum of the market as it moved up. Okay, we're also looking for this support right here at 47. You can see that right there, looking left at structure. So where do we go from here? We took a bounce back off up into this zone, just breaking over the 24-hour VWAP and then just pulling right back. So we're probably going to get some more consolidation in this area. But if we want to break to the upside, then we've got to break up back up to the open at the 54.25 area, and it'll probably come back and retest probably right around 51 again, just looking left at this structure. All right, just look over here. It might only pull back to just right here, 53.25. We've got to get some good momentum. And if it does, then it's going to push right up to the overnight high, 23.55, and then we get some consolidation as it retests this maybe one or two, three times, okay, 54.25 at the open. But it's got to push all the way up into this zone. It's got to break up into here into yesterday's open at the 57.50 at top of the zone. It's got to creep up into here, 58, pull back and retest this area. As it retests yesterday's open and the bottom of this zone, possibly even the top of this for overnight high, then it's going to push right back up in here. Once it does that and breaks through up here, then we're clear to move for the option to trade long this morning, right up into the 61 for a long scenario. Okay, 61, 62, more than likely to yesterday's high, 63.25, right in here. Now, after it does that, look for the pullbacks. Again, this is a strong area. May get a pullback all the way to the back of this zone, maybe even a major reversal, and we come all the way back down to our open. So watch this key area as it gets up in here again for another failure. All right. If it's going to break through, we're only going to get a small pullback, maybe this 60 area, and it should consolidate a little bit as it tries to fight. But if those buyers step in, it's going to come back up and break through here. We're going to head for this next zone. All right, our next key target area, we have a zone right here, 60, 68, 68. But there is a market profile heavy zone right here at the 70 level. We got to break this whole area from 66 to 70, kind of a wide zone. We got to break this area. All right, we're going to close above it for this market to continue up. Otherwise, we're going to back off and head back down or just consolidate sideways maybe for a day or so, especially with FOMC coming on Wednesday. So be cautious of all this, okay? Once we get up into that area, scroll up here, we got next zones at 82 and 88. But once we clear this area, it's going to be, should be no problem to get up and back up into this 20, 83, 82. All right, so let's take a look at the downside. If this indeed is a failure as it retests this zone and the 24-hour VWAP, we're going to come right back, pre-market support right here at 47.25. Look for a double bottom again as it comes back up. Test the bottom of the zone. Now, it's not likely to go through, but it could. Okay, this is a pre-market. This is kind of a wide open area in here. We could push right back up into here. But if it fails right here at this 24 VWAP middle of the zone, maybe even to 51.75, right here at the top of it for a double top, look for it to close below this support, head right down. Um, First point of contention down here is going to be that yesterday's zone, probably around the 43. But then it's going to move pull back a little bit to about the 50.45 right here. This area right in here, look at the structure, 45, then right down into the bottom of the zone, yesterday's low. Okay, at this low, expect a major reversal to head back up, possibly even full reversal and continue to the upside scenario. If, however, we come back up and we come out here and fail after we hit this double bottom and fail up in this 45 area again, then look for this market to drop down to 32. And from there on out, it's kind of ugly. Okay, we could end up down here at the 26 very easily, 23.18 for a full retracement down into this 2300 area. Okay, 23.13, 22.98 actually is the retracement. So watch for this big number down at 23. Okay, be careful of that. So let's take a look at market profile at those numbers. So we pull it up here. Profile, here we go. As you can see yesterday, we last couple of days we pull up into that zone right here, the 62 to 70 zone. It's going to be very difficult to get through, and we have backed off. Yesterday we came back and almost touched that 38.2, but we did touch that 41, and now we're actually looking at a trend coming straight down here to pull all the way back to this 38. Actually, we're probably on track to go to the 50, 60, maybe even pull back to the 61.8. So you've got to be careful of this, okay? Got to be careful. This 68 is all the way back 2263 down in, or excuse me, 2293 into this area. All right, be careful. Now, drill down to the 4-hour chart. You can see we came back up, kind of a little double top right here, and then we pulled right back down. Yesterday's touch at that 42, and we are holding this trend line all the way down to this 42. Let's hope we come down here, gets a consolidation just like this, and a little bit of control, and maybe start a nice gentle up move again, or even if we're going to go down, at least come down a little bit slower. Problem is, if it gets through this area, it's going to come right down to this 38, down to the 2230, 2318, and then of course 68 down here. It shows at 2305 on a 4-hour chart. So be careful of this area and how this might react to this area. All right. If you've got any questions, contact Frank at tradestalkers.com and have a great day.